Hey y'all, this is video number 2 on rabbit farming. Here's my buck right here. He's a real good little Californian buck, purebred. My does are crossbred meat rabbits, but this little buck, I happened onto him, and he's really a good one. A nice wide loin on him, and good body conformation and color. He's really been a good buck, and he's still a young guy. He's only about, I don't know, about 1.5 years, 2 years old. Anyway, I wanted to talk about the nesting procedure. As you can see, this doe here has a box. Alright, now this box is made out of pine, and just plain old pine. It's not treated, it's non-toxic. Okay, now the front is 5 inches deep, the back is 11.5 inches deep. 12 inches deep is good. Okay, but you want to leave enough room between the top of the box and the top of your cage up there, so that the does, they like to sit on top of the box. And if you make it out of wood, see, it's a lot warmer than metal, and that's important in the winter time. And down here, that's when we raise most of our bunnies, is in the winter, because it's so hot in Florida that it's hard to raise them in the summer. It's just too darn hard on your does, and this heat and humidity is just too much. It's a good idea also, the way I made mine is to put a removable floor in it, and that way when you're done making bunnies, it's easy to take that floor out, and you can clean it out real good. And I like to use a little bleach on it and kill any bacteria, and then set her out in the sun so that next time I use it, why, it's in good shape. And let's see, it depends on the size of the rabbit as to how big of that box you want, but you want a box that's roomy enough for the doe to get in there and turn around and work with her bunnies. And you want to put the box in about 5 6 days before she's due to have her rabbits. Usually takes 31 days for them to give birth, and 31-day gestation period. So you want to put your box in early enough, because sometimes they'll have them at 28 days. And let's see here. I wanted to talk about feed. When you feed your rabbits, you want to feed a good quality feed. I'm feeding this Purina Complete, but there's other brands. But the main thing is to you might have to pay a little extra, but get yourself a good quality feed. It's not necessary to feed a feed that is high priced. You don't need a show feed unless you're actually getting ready for a show. But I prefer to feed a good high quality feed, and you want to limit feed your rabbits. You don't want them getting too terribly fat. So you just you'll figure out just how much that rabbit eats on an average day, and it just depends upon the rabbit. It's kind of an individual thing. And so you'll get to know your rabbits in time, and you'll know about how much that rabbit eats every day, and that's on average, and that's what I feed mine. I try not to overfeed them, and it's more economical that way too. And I think it helps reduce these instances where they want to dig at their feeder and throw feed out. And one thing that I've found over the years is that you don't want to mix anything with your pellets. Put your pellets in your feeder. Put your pellets in your feeder, and then get you some ceramic bowls. A good heavy ceramic bowl. They can't chew on it, and you can put other things if you want to supplement your rabbits with some salt, or you want to give them a little treat like some oats, you know. You can put it in that ceramic bowl, and because if you put it in with your pellets, what you're going to find is that they're going to start digging in there and throwing feed all over the floor, because they're trying to get at something that, and the other stuff is getting in the way, and that gets pretty costly pretty quick. So just feed your pellets in your feeder, and feed your treats in the bowl. And I think I'll also I wanted to say that, you know, you can give them a piece of carrot once in a while, or some hay, but anytime that you alter the diet of your rabbits, you don't want to give them anything too awful much. You know, the main feed is your pellets, and you don't want to take a chance on throwing their gut system off, you know. And so you want to mainly stick with your pellets, and if you want to give them a little treat, you know, I just give them a little bit. There's no point in your main feed is your pellets. So, you know, and if you do feed hay, make sure it's not moldy. You don't ever want to let any rabbits get a hold of mold, because that will kill them. So I think I'll close this video down, and I'll come back with another one.